He spent decades working as a pediatrician on Native American reservations, first in Montana and then in South Dakota.
Dr. Stanley Patrick Weber was convicted in both states for sexually abusing Native American boys. Today, a judge sentenced the former Indian Health Service doctor for his crimes at Pine Ridge.
KELOLAND's Angela Kennedy joins us now with today's sentencing and a preview of our KELOLAND News investigation into a prescription for a pedophile. Angela?
Well, Don, a federal judge in Rapid City sentenced Stanley Patrick Weber to life in prison. He is already serving an 18-year sentence for federal sex abuse charges in Montana. Several of Weber's victims testified in his sentencing hearing today. The first victim is a Native American man in his late 30s who is an inmate at the South Dakota State Penitentiary. His willingness to come forward encouraged other victims to do so as well. Elaine Yellowhorse was the tribal prosecutor who was able to identify this man as a Weber victim. Today's sentencing was the first time she was ever able to meet him.
When I saw him, I just felt a little emotional about it, because had it not been for him stepping forward and talking, this wouldn't have happened.
If it weren't for Yellowhorse, there may never have been a case against Weber. Coming up tonight in our KELOLAND News investigation at 10, we see how the conditions at Indian Health Service created a prescription for a pedophile to not only survive but thrive. We sit down with a physician who worked with Weber and spent years trying to stop him to his own detriment.
Until somebody came forward, we were stymied, and the medical staff did nothing, you see. The medical staff openly joked about him in the hallway.
Dr. Butterbrodt shares his years of frustration in trying to stop a pedophile pediatrician as lives were ruined. We also look into the changes Indian Health Service is making and if they're working. You won't want to miss a prescription for a pedophile tonight at 10.
All right, thank you, Angela.